Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the F&G show.
The F&G show
Over
a glass of wine. Here we go again.
Still out here at the beach, here at Gulf Shores, out here on the balcony. Well, what we got today, Frank?
Well, you know in the past we have done Ken and Karen videos. So we're going to look at this Ken and Karen videos and see what Karma has to say about their behavior.
You got mad. And you not doing. Don't talk. Come out here. Don't talk. All right,
And the fight ensues.
I tried to help you. I tried to help you. I tried to help you. Do that. I tried to help you. I tried to help you.
I'll try to help you. I love you. Two things.
Two things.
One is when your temper takes over and you start hitting on somebody like that, and then when it goes not as hard as you thought it was going to go, like, man, that was pretty easy, you start to feel bad about, like, oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't have did it that hard. So you don't want to apologize, but you want to make it seem like you're helping them. So that's why that dude was saying, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying, because he realized, man, that was a little too, I thought dude was going to fight back a little bit harder, and and then I don't know why the guy was saying, I love you. Y'all got to let us know.
Because he was getting those hands.
I love you.
He was getting those hands.
Man, let's finish this.
Girl, stop. I tried to help you. Don't touch me. 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 How about that? Yeah, I don't want to do. Stop. Yo, let him go. Let him go. They tired. They tired. Oh.
Sat him down. Sat him down.
Sit down. Sit down.
That's terrible, though, man. When somebody's trying to leave, then suing danger is over. Let it leave. He didn't have to go after him like that.
Well, he did come back for him, though.
Well, that didn't go as planned. Put up the picture for a massive. I have some nuance to provide. We're going to keep the picture up. It may have been difficult to understand some of the verbiage that was utilized during this melee because of the censoring that's required. And I was able to see a more extended version of this video.
Mm-hmm.
And the black male was being repeatedly called the N-word initially by the female in the video. That's what happened at first.
That's what started it all.
He did not have any aggression toward her during that time. It wasn't until the white male said the phrase, I will kill you, N-word.
Yep.
Now, in all jurisdictions in America, that's considered to be a terroristic threat. That's a violent threat. A specific person has been targeted. Individual is in a proxy, meaning located next to you, and they said they're going to kill you. And that is when, after that aggressive action for the black male, he decided to engage in combat, or some would argue protection. Now, I do not condone violence at all. I condone self-defense.
Self-defense,
in all variable terms, but not violence. Now, let's put the picture back up. This was an interesting saga because if you look at the video, you will see that the black male is doing his best to get to the white male again. And the white male does end up saying, I love you. And I want to say, isn't that the point? Don't we want to get to a place of loving each other?
Apparently not.
I'm just saying there's more than one way to get there. That's all I'm saying.
You can't say I love you.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would do if I was out in public and saw people acting this way. I mean, and what I mean is, I don't understand why people think they can say things like what that man said to that black person and not expect any kind of response. Okay, this is in what is it, a
Exactly. Just
convenience
leave
store?
black people
You're not
alone.
anywhere where the law can protect you. You don't have like a posse of your white privilege behind you. It's just you and this guy. What do you think is going to happen if you say something like that to this person? You know, we're talking about it now. I don't know what happened, if there was any kind of if the police were called or anything like that, but it's all on camera and we can hear what was said. And again, you know, that doesn't justify the response that the man got, but also I don't know what he expected to happen.
Yeah, and he didn't just say the N-word. He made a very specific threat.
Absolutely.
He said, I will kill you, N-word, while being aggressive in his stance. And
Yeah,
so-
no, they're just so used to just getting away with things that, like, why wouldn't he also be able to get away with that? You
there
know,
it is
like,
right
why
there.
would this person actually think to respond to something that he says? You know, people need to understand that they need to be held accountable for the words that come out of their mouth sometimes, especially in public, especially when you're threatening somebody. So, very strange that
Yeah.
that was his response.
Sounds like inciting to me, and you don't get to say violent things to people, and then incite violence and claim, oh no, I wasn't doing that. These are laws and rules that must be followed. I hope everybody's okay, and just do better next time.
What do you say, Frank, man?
You know good and well that dude should have never said, I'm going to kill you and use the N-word. What did he think was going to happen to him?
Well,
Did he think he was just going to walk away without any response? And then his wife started going towards him. He said that. And then you're going to say, I love you after the attack? No, you don't get that kind of privilege. You get the hands.
the thing is, I agree with beating down a dude and all that good stuff, but you gotta look at it this way. If this were to go to the court of law, prosecutor, defendant, if this were to go to the court of law,
I win.
that black dude would have got locked up, and the white dude probably would have got a fine or something like that at the most.
Well,
But
if you talk
the
about
black
the
dude-
injustice system,
the
yeah,
black
probably.
I mean, it's just the way the way the law is written. People think self-defense is you hit me, and I can tear your head off. That's not self-defense. Self-defense is you're trying to get away from immediate danger by fighting at the last thing. If you can walk away, walk away. If they grab you, now you gotta get away. If they pummeling you, you're gonna have to fight back to get away. But your whole thing is not to beat the person up, is to get away from the danger. So when that guy started walking away after he was slugging him, no matter what he was saying, if the guy was walking away, you're supposed to let him leave by the law. By you going after hitting him,
On the
you
second
could say-
round, probably so,
you
but
could
not
s-
on the first round.
you can say anything in the world you want to say to anybody. You don't know what kind of repercussions you're going to get, but you still have to be within the lines of the law when you respond. No matter how bad your feelings are hurt, somebody call me an N-word.
And they threaten to kill you, you're going to say, okay.
If they threaten to kill me, I'm like, okay, now how are we going with that? I got to see where he's going, because even at that point, if you're just talking, you're just talking. Because the thing is, we've all been to some of us been to a point where there's like, I might not can get this person to beat this person up, but because I've known a lot of females to do this, couldn't fight a lick. But man, they were smooth with the cursing and going off on you to the point where people wouldn't want to come at them because they said, if you're this bad with these words, you might be bad with them hands, and I don't want to deal with that, so they'll back off. So they would say harsh things to them, but they didn't know how to fight, but they was doing that so they didn't have to fight, trying to get the person away. Maybe if I hurt their feelings enough, they'll back away. But then you're going to get that person that's going to walk through that. Like this guy, he said it to the black dude, he walked through it, smacked him around a little bit. Once the dude got him down on the ground, one thing I applaud him, he didn't go after the lady. That's a good thing, because that's
The
one
lady
thing I
came
would've
after
did.
him, though.
I would have said, go get your husband or whatever male figure you with. Let me handle him, because I'm not going to put my hands on you.
Yeah, she
But
came after
if you
him,
put
though.
your hands on me, I'm going to have to do something. Now, even if she's talking junk, walk away and talk junk back. There's no need for you to get in her face. If she gets in your face, all right, now you have to stand back, because now you in my personal space. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it got hot outside. We had to come inside, finish it up. But Frank was babbling about something he was lying.
Oh well, you know, he
What's
don't
he
like
saying?
he don't like to listen to me. You see, what I said was just leave black people alone, and then none of this would happen. Everybody would be living in peace.
My thing is, why can't you just leave people alone? Why does it got to be black people? That's my
Because this happens all the time. You go into a store. Okay, I had an incident. You remember? I had an incident where I walked into a Publix in my hometown in Huntsville. I was trying to get a sandwich from the sandwich place, and there was nobody there. So I asked the lady, "Would you go over to get make sandwiches?" And so I got over there, and I was the first in line, and there was this other guy standing over there. And I went back and followed the lady. And she said, "Well, who was here?" And I said, "I was." And I went and ordered my sandwich. And he said, "You live?" He looked at me and said, "You live here?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, but where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Baltimore, Maryland." He said, "Oh, so you don't know how we do down here in the South." Oh, and the implication was white people first. I said, "No, I was here first." And so he didn't have to say nothing to me, but he just had to say something to me. I wasn't bothering him. I didn't say nothing to him, but he had to say something to me. And I didn't say anything back. I started to say, "This is not your grandfather's slave country." But I didn't. I got my sandwich and walked out. So that's what I'm talking about. You don't have to say anything to us. If we're in the store and we in line, you just don't have to start no conversation or start no, what you would call a situation. If you start a situation, you better be prepared to end it. That's all I got to say.
Only from Frank, y'all.
Only
Words
from
of
me.
Frank.
I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to shoot from the hip.
And shoot himself in the foot. Well, we ain't gonna go nowhere on this, man, because there's plenty out there. But we want to thank y'all for watching the F&G show.
The F&G show.
Over
A glass of wine.
the Gulf Shores edition.
The Gulf Shores edition.